Hi, my name is Alyssa and I am the creator behind Pearly White Patterns. This is the William blanket. I named it the William blanket because it's the same color scheme as a sweater that I knit for my second son, William. And since it was the same color scheme, I thought why not just use the same name. It's got tassels along both ends. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to do the tassels. Now, before we do that, just wanted to show you that in the pattern, I incorporated holes so that you would have holes to weave your tassels through. You don't need to have holes necessarily, but if you don't do this, your tassel just won't be able to be as thick or as bulky. And given that this blanket is pretty big, it's probably close to 36 inches by 48 inches. I thought smaller tassels would just, a smaller tassel just wouldn't look right proportion wise. So I went with the bigger tassels and I knit the holes in the bottom. Okay, so to start, you're gonna need your blanket, your 2 balls of yarn, and a pair of scissors. That's it. We're not measuring, we're eyeballing. This is not meant to look perfect. It is what it is. No tassel will be the same, and that's okay. The yarn here I'm using is Patons Canadiana. So the colors used in this pattern are Winter White, Fool's Gold, medium gray. So we're gonna start by cutting 24 strips of yarn that are all roughly the same length. If I had to guess, this is probably about 12 or 14 inches probably. Again, we're not measuring, we're just cutting lengths, and we're gonna cut 24 of them, okay? So go ahead and do that. Okay, so I've cut 12, I'm halfway done. I'm gonna start threading these ones through the blanket and then I'll cut 12 more and add them to it. Okay, so here is my blanket. Here's a bunch of tassels I've already done. On this edge of the blanket, I still got 2 more holes to fill. Holding my 12 strands, I'm just going to pull them through. All right. So they're a little bit longer than they had to be, but that's okay. And now I'm gonna cut 12 more. Okay, so that's my second set of 12. I'm going to pull these through as well. Okay, looks about even. Okay, and now this is where I take my gold yarn. And again, we are not counting how many times we're twisting it around the tassel. We are just eyeballing it. And once it looks similar to the one next to it, we're tying it, cutting it, calling it a day. We're not making this more difficult than it needs to be. Okay, so I'm gonna hold it so that I have a tail here because that tail is gonna be used for tying. So I'm just gonna make sure that when I'm wrapping it, I don't cover this tail up. Okay, and then I'm gonna wrap. Okay, then when it looks comparable, just cut the end of the gold. And then I'm gonna take my 2 tails. I'm gonna tie them in a really good knot. Okay, so I'm gonna do, I don't know what this type of knot is called, but it's where you wrap it around twice instead of just once. Pull it tight as you can. And then the same, the other direction. You pull it through once, twice, and then pull tight and it just achieves a tighter knot. Less likely to come undone. Okay, then I'm gonna snip the ends. And I'm gonna try and tuck it underneath, pulling some of the other strings over top. There we go. All right, and then you can kind of trim your ends to make it match some of your other tassels in length. All right, not too bad. Not even, not perfect, but that's okay. It's kind of the point. And if you're interested in knitting the William blanket, I will link the pattern below in the description.